Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I am in an undisclosed location, but people disclosed it anyways. Right? I'm sure some people know where I am right now. Maybe I'll share it later near the end of my trip, right, for you. But right now, I'm in an undisclosed location. I was in Dubai, and I used to live in Chile. And before that, Canada. And before that, I was born in Trinidad. Don't have an accent, the cool Trinidadian accent. I wish I did. That would be so cool. I think it's better than the British accent. But yeah, I digress. I'm here to talk about Bitcoin and the news on Bitcoin. I'm here to rant a little bit, like especially my style of ranting. I know you guys, some of you guys really appreciate it, and others, they're like, trapped in the matrix, and they're like, no, this is not true. This is not true. The government's gonna take care of me. You keep living that fantasy. See how well it works out. Oh man, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trolling the people who are still asleep on this world. And yeah, I was chatting with a friend last night, and I said something very profound. She said, "Wow, that was profound." And where did you come up with that? And I just did. When the moment she just said something, she said that, man, this world is like going to hell in a handbasket. This is gonna be a very interesting times. And I said, yeah, we're just living through history, right? And like everybody else in the past, right? And we just have to survive it like everybody else. And she was like, whoa. Yeah, and that's true. That's true. Yeah. Things are gonna get bad. And just like in the past, things did go bad. Whether you were in World War II or World War I or whatever, or even going back to, slavery and all that kind of stuff, right? Everything that has happened through human history, people lived through it, people survived it, and you will do the same. So long as you stop refusing to look at reality, right? If you don't look at reality, right? Honestly, you're just going to end up like a Jew in a Nazi camp, right? If you fail to stop and realize what's happening around you. And you have no one else to blame but yourself, basically. Right? So, because it's pretty obvious, right? If you go, so you want me to what? Get a vaccine that not where I could always get the virus anyways? Why is that? Just ask that question. Right? It doesn't take much thinking, right? Doesn't take much. Anyways, well, my rants, right, is my personal opinion, right? Do your own research before putting any money in the market or deciding, hey, if the vaccine's for you or not. That's totally up to you. All right, let's get on with it. Okay, wow, look at that. Look at this beautifulness of this crypto bubbles. This is all the alts priced in Bitcoin moving up nicely. That means if you hold most of these alts, they're outperforming Bitcoin. Basically, all of them here in green are outperforming Bitcoin. You have more Bitcoin now than you did before. This is why the little old lady strategy is very, very important. Why is that? Why should you be happier with more Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin is a solid currency. It's more solid than Ethereum, right? Because Ethereum's a little bit more on the centralized side. Because Bitcoin is completely decentralized. And yeah, there are other decentralized systems out there. I agree. Yes, that's true. However, Bitcoin is the strongest because it has the most mining nodes to keep it together, most actual nodes as well that people could connect to whenever they set up their wallet. So it has the superstring that can't be stopped. Whilst all other cryptocurrencies, if the government decides to choose to do so, they can actually stop it. But they can't. It's too late to stop Bitcoin. All right. With that said, let's get on with the news, right? Morgan Stanley also realized that it's not stoppable. We're screwed. So let's join them. And they bought up 240 million in Grayscale's Bitcoin shares. Yes. Mostly for their clients, but probably they kept some for themselves. All right. Vast Bank, a regional bank in Oklahoma, bring crypto banking to its customers. Yes, that's great. A lot of people just are stuck in the matrix. They think the banks are here to save them, here to protect them, keep them safe, right? Keep their money safe, keep their wealth safe. That is the opposite of what they actually do. But but it's really hard to convince people otherwise. And you're like, why is it so hard? What happened? Look at what happened in 2008. Yeah, you'd think you'd go, didn't you guys mishandle all the money and then get bailed out? Yes. And I got a bonus for it. So wouldn't that mean you're going to mishandle it again? Yes. And we're going to get another bonus for it. That's logic. Logic. Oh my God. So odds are, I don't know, banks are going to mismanage your crypto as well. Just saying. Cuba's government looks to recognize Bitcoin as crypto for payments report. Yeah, a lot of people, they're starting to see the light here because it's easier, faster to transact. I mean, I wanted to pay my medical insurance with my credit card, which I have plenty of money on to pay for it. And it got denied after credit card, after credit card, after credit card. Right? Can't do it, right? This is why it's annoying, right? And then I also use debit cards, right? Which have all the money in the world to do it. And no mas. You're spending way too much money there. No. Yeah. See, when crypto is the money, right? There's going to be a lot more wealth for everyone. Why is that? That means because there's no person in the middle saying, no, you can't do that. What? And why should there be? With crypto, that's all gone. And then you could spend your money freely. And that means everyone can spend their money freely. And not only that, that means businesses can also exist, right, freely in any part of the world and provide both goods and services a lot easier than if they were to use our current financial system. Try setting up as an individual, right? I want you to try and, if you're not in the States, of course, because it's a lot easier. There you can use Square or something like that. But most places, right, if you try to set up just a credit card processing, it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare, right? It's not easier to do. All right, breaking. U.S. Senator Pat Toomey sees input for making crypto regulations clear. Okay, just so you know, right, when the government says regulation, right, that doesn't mean we're trying to protect you. Oh, no, sorry. No, we're trying to make sure that other businesses don't show up that would actually do an honest job, right, of providing services, right? They will make sure that these bigger businesses, they'll be able to rob you fairly and quickly. Because, I'm getting input from those big businesses, and, they want to protect their interests, right? And that means you can't go out and make a business that competes with them. Oh, no. No, sorry. You can't, make it cheaper to transact and buy crypto? That's insane. And that's what regulation is all about. There's no need for regulation. The market will self-regulate. You're like, no, wait a second. There's a lot of scams out there. Yes, there is. And you need to be, in order to learn which one's a scam and which one's not, you can either pay attention and go do your research and ask the right questions, or you learn the hard way where, you lose a lot of money and then you go, well, I can see where I went wrong there and I won't do that again. And that's how the market gets regulated. That's the best way to regulate the market, not through government. Because all it does is just move the scams to the bigger guys. That's all. All right, Microsoft has awarded a U.S. patent for crypto token creation services. Oh my God, hopefully these guys don't come out and say, okay, anybody who creates a token on Ethereum, we're suing you because you've broken our patent. That would be nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. But who knows? Let's see what they do with that. I just don't like it when, these patent trolls do this kind of nonsense. Bitcoiners know something. Bitcoiners know something that you don't. Yes, Bitcoiners do. What do they know? Well, they know that Bitcoin, right, has a limited supply. It allows you to transfer money from anywhere in the world. It's a stronger monetary system, right? And then once it becomes the regular money that everybody uses, it opens up a doorway of features that will blow your mind. And not only that, it will become the money, right? And when it does become the money, it means it has to replace all the money substitutes that we have today. That means approximately the value of a Bitcoin needs to be, the whole market cap value needs to be anywhere between 50 to 100 trillion. Yes, that's correct. You heard that right. That's 100x away. So, are you late? No. So, make sure you got some. And then to help you believe in that and understand this, right? Long-term holders supply hit all-time high. What does that mean, right? Well, if you can see today, long-term Bitcoin holders control 12.7 million Bitcoin, and they're not sharing. They're not selling. And why should they? They have access to something called a printing press, right? And you're like, what? They have access to a printing press? Yes. When you go into debt, you print money. And at this time in history, the billionaires and rich people can print money at 0% interest rate. So why would I take my Bitcoin and sell it when I could just print the money and buy it? And I could also use the Bitcoin as collateral. Don't make no sense to sell that thing. Especially when I'm getting zero interest rate or negative in some cases, right? And so it's easy for them to accumulate in the last 30 days 460,000 BTC. And there it is. Those Bitcoiners, they know something. They know that the bear has been finished, and they have the head of the bear in their hand. All right, guys. Well, that's my news rant for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did, right? I love like ranting on about what's going on. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to, you know what? If I revealed my location, we'll do a meetup here later on. So if you know where I'm at, keep it a secret. Don't say it in the chat, in the comment section below. But it's because somebody spilt the beans. I know somebody did on one of the. Yeah, maybe I'll do a little bit of a meetup, and hopefully I will see you, and I could rant some more for you. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Remember, Bitcoin's real. Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Cheers.